Hi everybody, this is Robin. I'm here with Evil Client and we're going to do a neon design even though it's freezing outside. I have started this design with Wet n Wild, black and white, and I have them all painted differently. And now on this I have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And these are all neon colors. And I don't know if you can see the neon of it all, but hopefully you can. I'm going to add white to each neon, and what that does is it allows everything to be that much more brighter. Now here we go. Let me see these. Okay, on the white nails, pretend like you've already added the white, so you'll use this side of the pink. On the black nails, you're going to need the white for it to show up. So you use the different consistencies on different colors. I don't need to add white to this because it's already on the nail. So it's going to be brighter than on the black. So see, it's just going to show up really bright on the white nail. And then on the black nail, see how it doesn't show? That's because there's no white added to it. So that's why I'm adding white to each of the colors for the black nails. So I'm going to go in and make neon colors all and meet you back. These are all acrylic paints. They're all bought from the craft store. They're all a little bit more expensive for the neon colors. They just always have been, they've always costed a little bit more. You can get neon pigments, soap pigments, anything like that. They're very inexpensive and neon, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. I have them in the back, but I'm not going to do any pigments right now for a while. So I'm just going to mix them all up and I'll meet you back. All right, so now with my colors and my brush, here we go. I'm using the wand, robinmosesnailart.com. Okay, you want the, okay. I'm going in at an angle, and I'm filling my brush like this at an angle, and it doesn't touch the neck of my brush right here. It only goes onto the end, but I'm using that same flat motion to put the color down onto the nail. And how I'm doing it is I'm going to the cuticle area, tapping down lightly, and then dropping, and pushing the color on like that. I'm going to wipe my brush color off, fill my brush again halfway, see, then again into the cuticle, push, dot, 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 push. Okay, then I'm going to go to the next color. Now see, because I added the white, it's really bright and beautiful. And I'm just gonna make like little splatter paints everywhere. This is, or has been, one of my most popular designs for many years on many clients. And I'm gonna try and get the best colors of this when I'm finished, because it's hard to see. But I have painted this for years, like seriously decades, and it never gets boring or old. Let me turn down the light a little bit. You can see that it's bright. Neons are very hard to capture on film as neon, unless you have all this. I want to teach you guys how to do the design more than I want to impress you with my art skills. You know, like when it's done, it'll all look great, but the colors aren't exactly true, and it's very difficult to get down close on these colors. But I'm gonna keep going. Zoom. Right, Evil Client?
Right.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, that's a little bit more brighter. You can't really see that they're neon, but you can see they're more neon. Okay, again, yellow, and then And as they dry, you can overlap them and just do layer after layer after layer. But don't be worried that you're not doing it right. Just be worried and keep your eye on the clock, because you can really waste a lot of time with this design. And an evil client and I have come to know that we're just going to be together forever. So we just spend the whole, we mark the calendar off and make it a day. No, just kidding. No, but seriously, if you're watching the clock and you're doing this, like and then you do the orange, and you do it the yellow and the orange and the green and the blue and the purple, and you just keep going, and you do like this. This is a very, very quick and fun design that you can do while you're talking. And what am I missing? Green? Yep. And boom, you're done. You're out of the way, and you're on to the next client. This is a time friendly design, and for those of you guys who work in shops, you're welcome. Because time friendly designs are awesome, and they're hard to find, and you can make it your own, and you can really cut in and really just like make these awesome. So I'm gonna finish this out and meet you back. All right, so now we are ready to start the white nails. Okay, this is it when I've done with all the colors on there. Okay, so now on this one, I have all my colors still out, but now I'm going to be using the ones without white in them. I'm going to kind of go in a circular rotation, but I'll go back and forth. But don't be afraid to put the paint onto the nail. There's no white in the paint. It's clear, translucent. So I'm adding the orange in, wipe, yellow in, wipe, green in, wipe, blue in, and then purple in, and the purple touches the pink and turns into purple. I'm just going to kind of dot it, wipe, and then I'm going to blend in, blue and purple, blend in, wipe. My finger touched that, so I'll go back in, wipe. Okay, when it dries, it's gonna dry like a little bit weird, but I'll go to the next one. Now, because I went like this, I'm gonna go the other way. Now, when I first started doing designs on YouTube, I did a bunch of these, and these will be found in the cute playlist. So if you go into my channel and go to the, or say Robin Moses cute playlist on YouTube, you can find a whole bunch of different things you can do with these techniques. These are cute and fun, and you can't really mess up as long as you're carefree and you really don't care. You know, like you have to just say, okay, these could be awful, but I'm gonna practice. You can practice on paper, you can practice on a fake nail or a fake hand. I don't suggest you practice if you're going to have a clientele on a fake hand long term, because you have to get used to the cuticle area. Your cuticle area is going to be your worst nightmare or your best friend, depending on how much you practice. So really try and pay attention to the cuticle area when you're working on a practice hand, because you can't get your speed down if you don't give yourself time to work in cuticle areas. It's the most important part, and the person that I apprenticed under wouldn't even let me do nail art until I had the cuticle area good. She'd be like, there's no use of putting nail art on a bad cuticle. And she had a huge point, and I didn't agree with her at the time, but now I do. So these I already did, they're practically dry. I'm going to go back in again and just give it a quick once over, just to make them really, really bright. Again, these cost pennies to create, and then you can charge more at your nail station and make money as a nail tech and not have to spend a ton of on supplies. So more of the money you make goes for your bills. This is what made me able to stay a nail tech my whole life. And I don't know a lot of people who can do that unless they offer a specific service. So I'm gonna go like that. meet you back when they're dry. Okay, so I put a quick top coat of, there we go. I put a quick top coat of, what is this?
Northern Lights.
Thank you. And I put a quick top coat of
matte.
Thank you on the others. So now I'm going in with my brush in some black paint. And it might get too thick, especially doing this, but let's do a striping brush first. So I have my unicorn. I don't do a lot of videos with the unicorn because I try not to scare you guys with it right away. This is a brush that you fill halfway. It's a striping brush, and once you learn how to use a striping brush, it's so fun because you don't make a lot of mistakes. But you touch down and then drop your brush to the nail and go up, and it makes the stripe for you. Now I'm gonna go to the side with this. Now that I've made my stripe, I'm gonna go in with my liner, take off most, and then I will like stained glass. And then you can get as wild or as not wild as you want. You can go into my Diva playlist and see all of the different stuff that I've done using these kind of techniques on long nails. But there really is no end to what you can do. And this is, the black is where you can cover all of your flaws and make it your own. And then it really is kind of like doing henna where you just kind of doodle and go over it, but you really have to be careful not to cover up the parts of the design that are most beautiful, because your eye naturally kind of goes to the most beautiful part of the design, and then you end up covering it. And I do that all the time. I always like look at an area that's so pretty and then cover it. Not my fault. I'm just like, wow, that's beautiful. So anyway, you can go in and you can do birds. You can do whatever you want. Eyes, lips, noses. We've done them all, eh?
Mm-hmm. That we have.
Oh, but
The neon eyes are really cool.
yeah, I love doing neon eyes. They're not watched a lot. If you guys want to see us do one, please leave a comment. Push and pull up, push and pull up, push and pull up. You guys might see that I have a hair that's straggling right here. It's because I'm using a really old brush, but it's still working. Hey. Okay, there's that. And when you're done, you have a little bit of like craziness in between the craziness, and I will top coat and meet you back. Those are pretty, Evil Client.
They
Love
are.
them. How do I do this? I'm afraid that if I don't show this on camera that I will be reserved. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going backwards this way. It's very hard for me to paint on film, so I went backwards like this towards the cuticle, but I didn't touch it Then right at the last of the design, then I go back in with my brush, thin the paint down, and go up to the cuticle, and then that way it looks as though I have painted from the cuticle and it is an illusion. And I wanted to make sure I got that on film. And very difficult to film, and you gotta hold your breath. But it's totally worth it. Thank you. Okay. Woo! Okay, so there we go. I will top coat and meet you back. Oops. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and record. Okay, wait. Focus, Robin. Focus. Aren't these so pretty? Oh my goodness, you guys. How fun are these? Can I go turn off the light, evil client? Tell me if it makes a difference in the camera. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys see the wonderfulness that is neons with black and white. Does it look better in the dark?
Yeah.
See, we're just supposed to be in the dark together, evil client.
Yep, that's it.
Let me look at it. Okay, okay. Yes, yes. Okay, so there's that. Where's my light? Where's my little light?
I don't know. It should be down there.
It is. I have to find it. So, does that help? Wait. I don't care. I can make these as long as I want. So, there it is with a black light on it. So you guys can totally know like how awesome that they can be. Oh, they're so pretty. Any way you do them, they come out different every single time, and you never get tired of painting them. This truly costs just pennies, and I hope you guys know. And they go fast. The middle ones are shiny. The side ones are matte. These are hand grabbers. You will get attacked by everybody, by everyone around you. Trust me. And I can't explain enough like how much fun that it is. So please get the brushes, join me, get a new nail artist involved, and spread the word of my channel. It is just made to help new artists get started and put hand painting into their craft at a nail salon, or for someone at home who wants to just make everybody in their family really, really happy by painting. I will see you back with more, and if this is too long, sorry. Bye!
Bye!